let's see if it does that thing where it blinks to the incorrect section. I might actually be in the correct spot. All right, great. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's like an extra Friday for me, since I didn't really have a Friday last Friday. But don't worry, I get to work next weekend too. Not like tomorrow, but the following Saturday. You see where the white line is on the right? He's a full car length over the white line. So the white line is an entire SUV length behind him. It's perfect. It's ideal driving. Truly. Okay. The jacket streak is also over. I'm wearing a jacket today. All right. I had to clear that out. That was going to be annoying. Okay. Time to say some hellos. Good morning to Beauty Love Creative, Panda Gabs, Ambrose Chamberpots, George H. Luke Skywalker, Spy Hunter, Time Flies, Ron is here, William D'Angelo, Victoria Morrison, Sheila, Soul City Pops, Luke's on Twitch also. Chick Dish, happy Friday. Abby, good morning. Tomoko, good morning. And Yokohama. DS Wright, good morning. Don Deckman, good morning. Chris Hickman, good morning. Luke's also on Kick, everywhere. Force projection, full effect. Maybe on Rumble, but I can't read that one. I know you comment on there sometimes, though, after the fact. But they send me those emails to let me know my channel's still alive there, apparently. Sean M324, good morning. Clover Salesman's here on Twitch. Gabby, hello. Jerome Queens, good morning. Anita Neville, good morning. Darren Rollins, good morning. Harsh Warden, good morning. Doomsday tonight, good morning. Jock Moore, good morning. Quinton Namath, good morning. Charlene Sluderbeck, good morning. Roberta Ortiz, good morning. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Kasim Simmons, good morning. Doing all right. We're nearing that Monday Night Raw, right? It's the 17th at MSG. Dimitri Brewery, good morning. Dream Machine, did I say that funny? POVHFR is here. Good morning. Point of view high frame rate videos. Yeah, I turned the sound off for a second. You're very perceptive. Twisty, flappy, wink, spooky, ghost bat. Good morning. Let's see what you become today. David Ballmer, good morning. Darby G, good morning. You know what? Let me cross the street because look at the inchers. They got inching. Look at this. It's impressive. You could report this to TLC and they get a fine when they go over the line like that. Apparently, they do get fined if you report it. I guess it's easier with a picture, but I don't know. I mean, because you can't learn if you refuse to learn, but if you also don't get punished. Though most people don't learn even if they get, well, not most, but there are a group of people that wouldn't learn even if they got punishment. Anywho, where was I up to? Goes up to Darby. Saoirse, there we go. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome back. Despite my mispronunciations. Yeah. In ways, he is lucky, Ambrose. Rangers Islanders tomorrow at the Garden. We already know what's going to happen. Sorry. Justin in Dublin, good morning. Marcelo, good morning. Steve Parker, good morning. Bear in the Garden has the animals for us. I was looking more at the, there's a decently priced 3-bedroom apartment, considering it's like a doorman building here at 66 Madison, but one of the reasons it's decently priced is it's on the 2nd floor and it faces the inside of the building, so I think it faces a wall. If you look at the listing, I think it's like 66 Madison Avenue, apartment 2D maybe. None of the windows are open, and all the curtains are closed. You can't see outside at all. So you already know that they're trying to hide the view from the photos. They're just trying to get people in. Anyway. So you always got to look at apartments in person. AIWC? Oh, what's that? Is there an AI walking commuter? I'm still catching up. I'm 2 minutes behind. Hello again, Dream Machine. No more fog for Castellino. Was there fog? Goober, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh, this is on a TLC. Huh. Interesting. Your city would get fined for inching. Well, I don't think the cops really care so much, but if you send it to the Taxi Limousine Commission, they can find their drivers. Apparently. Like, listen, it's early morning. They're probably not getting in the way. But you know that if they do it now, they do it always. And I say in the stream frequently, how you do anything is how you do everything. And, eventually they're going to get in the way of a stroller, of somebody with a mobility device. Because, well, why should they have to go around these cars because they're in the crosswalk when they shouldn't be? Plus, they don't know who's coming. Somebody could be coming quickly in a mobility device, too. That's the whole point. They're not supposed to be able to see the sidewalk from behind the white line, so they can't make those kinds of on-the-spot decisions to just not be over the line. Anyway. I'm happy. Or am I? No, I'm just correct. Just how it is. Who did I miss? Justin? Good morning. Hank P, good morning. There's the official time. Storm Z, hello. Man with the longest name. That doesn't seem that accurate. No cars, no buses turning. Oh, he is turning. I feel like he turned on his blinker a little late. Anyway. Plus, I think he might have ran the red line. I don't know. Another Tula Jour coming. No, we saw it before. Nothing new. We're going to go pretty direct. I don't know that I'll make it to the actual tree arriving tomorrow, but I think I'll be able to drop off baby commuter at a family friend for a few hours so we can check out the tree. But I don't think I'll be there early enough for it to be brought in on the truck. That could happen pretty early, I think, like 6, 7, 8 maybe. Man, I'm still behind. I'm getting more behind. Oh boy. Linengram, good morning. Casey Glazer, good morning. Kayela's here. Good morning to nobody. That is a username or a display name. Gerard, good morning. Enforcer, B. Duckstein. I really gotta catch up here. Denise Green, Lobo 87, Michael Stevens. This is nice. Have a good one too. Julie on Twitch, hello. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Sponge Chewer, thanks for the follow. All caps, all nightbot. Today's bridge handle was adorable for a change. That's good. No more nightmares. Hobson Lopez, good morning. Bring it on easy. Let's do it. All right, here we go. I think I'm cut up for now. I'm sure that's short-lived. McNeely, good morning. All right, I don't know. I have my jacket, and I think it's only for this morning. We probably could have sucked it up, because I think it's supposed to get warm pretty quickly again. Back up to the 60s maybe. So we could have stretched it out even more. Oh well. Yuri, good morning. Oh wow, they actually made quite a bit of progress here now. Looks like they'll be able to pour over the concrete eventually. They have the foundational structure. Yeah, I had the final fed up with my current computer, so I quickly built up. Well, I just swapped out the motherboard and CPU with one from B&H. And a cheap AIO. It seems like you can get a pretty good all-in-one cooler that's like a water cooler technically these days. Because if you pay for the most expensive air cooler, they're actually kind of expensive. It's like $170. I think it's Noctua that makes the best one right now, but for a server, I would definitely do that. Any 24/7 computer machines, I wouldn't do any water cooling. Okay. Yuri, good morning. Axe, thanks for the follow. Circle Beyond, good morning. Javier, good morning. Same temps in Georgia. That's pretty far south. Mojave, good morning. Yeah, the sun. Oh, they already swapped out this restaurant again? Interesting. Seems to be a new Italian place. Jeff Wu, have a good weekend too. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Marge, good morning. CVS ruined us. They did not have any good power banks that one time. All right. Still good here. Now look at the moon. No point in taking photos of the moon with your phone these days. Once most of the new phones know you're taking a picture of the moon, they're gonna fill it in with AI. You know? Oh well. Well, when will it snow? There it is. Who knows? Well, not AI, but you know, they take a higher resolution photo and they overlay it on your photo of the moon. So many of the newer phones, when you take a photo of the moon, it's not actually your photo. So unless I'm getting the moon in like some sort of a shot in the landscape with other things, there's no point in taking a picture of just the moon. I'd like to see it with Vegas and Walk Sean's super zoom lens, though. That could be interesting. Am I falling behind again? Stephen Chopra, good morning. The moon's a spaceship. It was that one movie where it was hollow and had like aliens inside, right? Or some sort of machinery. Yeah, I think this little thing is part of the art. Fitzhugh Carroll. They put it up this month. So at least you can see it and then see it and read it. And look it up if you want further. Hopefully it's visible, the text. It should be in 4K, at least visible, but we'll see. Дружелюбие, something like that. Well, Elise, good morning. You have Parkinson, good morning. Sean Casella, good morning. The moon's cheesed. Maybe. Yeah, regular camera can't do that. But phone camera probably will. Alan Gobo, good morning. D. Michael, good morning. A second moon. Call the police. Summer in Berlin, sun is shining. Well, that's good. The car is coming. That Bronco's moving kind of quick. Well, not anymore. Probably could have just made it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure about the records today. Not sure. I wonder if there'll be less people on the bridge today because it's cooler. But we'll see. I am in a jacket today. I probably could have held off, but we do have it on. But I probably could have held off. Probably. Because it's going to get up into the 60s again, I think. %, no snow this year. Stephen Schober is betting on it. Those are good odds if you're putting money down. Today's bridge animal cannot be seen on the moon? Do let us know when a bridge animal can be seen on the moon. That'll be something. Unless you mean based on its size, not its natural habitat. Narelle is here. Good morning. Are you in the motherland today? I feel like I gotta get a new lighter jacket. I've had this one now for I don't know how many years. It has one annoying thing. When I keep the jacket open, the Velcro flap that covers the zipper gets stuck to the Velcro on my sleeve randomly. So it's like I'm wearing a cape. Not a huge deal, but enough that I remember it happening. right, this one's also fully over. At least the back wheels are still on the white line. It is the TLC, so it is reportable for a fine, technically. If we were Petty Roosevelt today. Water bears on the moon, is that confirmed? I know water bears are supposed to be pretty resilient, but I don't know about that one. They are in Melbourne. It's like back to the original streaming time differences and whatnots. I probably could have crossed sooner. I don't think there's anybody in the driver's seat of that NYPD traffic. Uh-oh, someone's getting a ticket. Maybe it's that other police car. That'd be funny. It's more likely the truck that's gonna get got. Mercury Moments Josh is here. Good morning, happy Friday. Well, let's make this light. Oh yeah, my nose is leaky. I also don't think I slept enough, but what else is new? Still pretty nice, Pico, but good morning. All right, I'm all over the place trying to see if I missed anything. Ravis M or Alex in Europe, good morning. Yeah, those are water towers. I think some buildings, the way that the plumbing works, it just needs to be stored up on top for like extra, because it might not have the pressure to get through on a regular basis, but I'm not exactly sure of the mechanism. Somebody here will probably know better, but yeah, some buildings have it, but not all buildings. The older ones do, smaller, older ones. I thought it might be related to pressure and how, whatever, but Maddie turns 21 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Maddie. Early birthday. I think in terms of birthdays, Roxanne mentioned her birthday might be today. If she comes in the chat, we'll see. Get confirmation. Woo, good morning. Tampa, good morning. Ah, the sniffles, and you're still waiting on that sniffles emoji? Yeah. It's probably with those water bears on the moon. Tom, good morning. Pluribus? Interesting. Oh, it's a new Vince Gilligan show. Oh. I might have to take a look at that. Pluribus, it's called, you say? It's not that movie with Alan Richardson, Playdate? And Kevin James? I don't know which way we're going to be going here. What is Pluribus even about? The most miserable person on earth must save the world from happiness? Is this Curb Your Enthusiasm? What? Hold on a sec. All right. Great Jones Street. Dallas 64. Happy birthday to you. Alright, it's the best I can do right now. We gotta focus. Marjorie, good morning. I will win, Ron. There's no hopefully about it. She's out drinking. Oh yeah, isn't the drinking age in Australia like closer to 18 anyway? Or am I misremembering? It's all arbitrary. Stephen Freeman, good morning. 18 is the drinking age. Okay, there it is. See, I'm just behind again. Allie's here. Happy Friday. Yeah, it was windy yesterday. A lot of cars, all turning. TLC, 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 TLC. Wake up. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up. We're tossing that beer around. 12 seconds on that timer? I don't think so. I don't know if I don't make that one. We can get to the middle, I think, and then wait for the next sets. But nah, those cars are too eager to turn left. Those two cars over there. 3 cars, very eager beavers. But we still can get to the middle now, and then we'll wait. We can look at the bridge. Okay. The sunrise. Narelle, have a good night. Oh, I could have made that. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the sunrise. Well, man, cool. Thanks for the follow. Oh, here we go now. There's nobody. That's why I wanted to get to the middle. We could always find a way. Usually the other side is more cars coming in because that road leads off the Williamsburg Bridge. Johnny Wilkers, good morning. Roadrunners. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They talk to me. They talk to me. Ow. Every Jedi is now an enemy of the Republic. Those are the lyrics to the song, in case anybody was wondering. It's a party in that car. His windows are closed. Oh. 6:47, 43 on that bus stop. Yeah, it might have been too obnoxious if I didn't have my jacket today. let's see what the bridge animal is going to end up being. We'll find out very soon. Oh, sorry, that was Houston Street. That wasn't the Williamsburg Bridge. That's the next street. I have to correct myself. I don't think I slept enough last night. I was dealing with a new computer build late, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. to get it back to at least enough working order that I can prepare what I have to prepare for work today. So that's all done. And I have an older brother printer, 2270, and apparently you cannot, Windows, the newest Windows won't find it with an IP address in the same way. You have to specifically select the option, find older printer on the network. And then it found it right away. That's the first time I saw that option. Usually in the past, whenever I reinstalled the computer, Windows and stuff, the printer would just appear because it's on the network. It would just be there, ready for me to go. But now it seems like it's old enough that it's not as easy for it to be discovered. But I have no reason to replace it. It still has super cheap third-party toner, and it's black and white, but that's all I really need. I don't really need any of those inkjet, DeskJet, Pixma, color photo printers. If I need anything, I just order it from like Google. I think you could even submit digital photos to like Dwayne Reed. Any hoodles. So yes, we just walked across the street where the Williamsburg Bridge will be, and that's Delancey. Houston Street has no bridges coming onto it. Steve Smith, good morning. What's the game for tonight? Preston, good morning. Tombach, good morning. Car audio is strange to me because when I hear a lot of the very loud car audio, it's terrible bass that rattles. It's not clean. So I don't really know. I don't know the point of it at that level unless it's just to annoy everyone else. And I love bass and subwoofers, but I like clean, tight bass. Anyway, at least I'm not wearing a beret. Not yet. Uh-oh. Dream Machine pedaled 5 miles on an e-bike. Sounds like the battery might have run out or something. Because, yeah, once those are out of juice, they're quite heavy. You've earned a breakfast today. World Star home runner. Lonnie, good morning. Illusion of Gaia and Donkey Kong 2. Popcorn and hot apple cider. Nice. Sounds like it'll be a good time. Light change. It's in favor of the cars. They may go. There's a lot of them queued up on Grand Street here. It's a good number. Probably could cross left, actually. Let's do that now. Yeah, they're only hurting themselves. They might be annoying us, but they're only hurting themselves in the end. Rapids, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Loud exhaust. I mean, I don't need to be hearing what sounds like gunshots going down the street at 6 a.m. That's also obnoxious. It's compensatory. If that's what's being referred to. I don't know. What's the Bowery area known for? I don't know, restaurant shops. It seems like it's a lot less than it was before. But before, this used to be like an industrial supply for any restaurants. It still seems to be. But more so before, I think. World Travelers coming right before Christmas. Oh, you're gonna come in the thick of it. Okay, that didn't sound like, you took that out of context, it's not gonna sound good. You're gonna be here, yeah, right in it. It was the night before Christmas. DoorDash and some breakfast, nice. Enjoy. Car, yeah, those batteries can be expensive. Not yet, Preston. So I'm starting to be on the lookout, you know. I want to try to find something interesting. I mean, I don't think it should happen at all. There's no reason a car should sound like a machine gun. All right, this light changing? Yeah, it is. Oh, look at this. Oh man. I don't know. That thing might. Okay, that thing probably doesn't need to be making that kind of noise. Motorcycle. Apparently, it's only a certain variety of corn that you can actually make into popcorn. You can't just take a run-of-the-mill corn and make popcorn out of it. It has to be a specific variety, apparently. I didn't know that. I guess I never really thought about how popcorn is made, other than you have a little bag of dried kernels and you shove them in the microwave. Somebody seems to have hit a lamppost at some point and knocked it over. All right. Getting ready for the bridge here. I don't know about records today. I don't know. What's the current MTA subway fare, bus fare? $2.90 maybe? I'm much less aware of it now because it's just tap to pay everywhere. At least if you use your phone. You could still get an Omni card, but I just like tap my phone and go. So I'm less aware of it. Search, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I'm not having the backpack with the jacket. That's what I mean. It's more restrictive. Actually, I'm not even sure if they have the bulk passes anymore. They do something like your 6th ride for the week is free or something like that. I don't know how it works. I don't take the subway frequently enough. To look into the perks of daily riding. Maybe Carolina, but at least with your phone, you should be able to find all the stuff. The lifeline. But the single ride is going to increase to $3. You knew it was going to happen. $2.90 is the gateway drug to $3. Ambrose just studies. I download offline maps. Spelled differently, isn't that also when you eat strange, or the craving for eating strange things that aren't really nutritious? This pica thing is able to cross the bridge in 19 minutes. Or pica. I don't know. Big as Waukeshanis here. I still don't know what kind of animal this is. Oh, it's a rabbit with short limbs. Oh, they look like hamsters. Okay. A rabbit, a hamster-looking rabbit. Okay. Done. Should we? Is it pronounced pica or pica? Inquiring minds. Oh, another bot on kick. I still see a bunch of people on the Brooklyn Bridge, especially gathered in like those photo areas, so we'll see. It's only going to get more busy as we get closer, as the time in the morning continues. Oh yeah, I think Bear in the Garden told Twisty that your name is going to be really short this week. And I think Twisty said, "We'll see." So they might extend it anyway. Dark space in the morning. Well, no, the first evolution of Pikachu is Pichu. I know my next song now for when the train is right next to us. Ooh, coffee's on Victoria Center for me. I need it. Right now it's just one after the other trains on the opposite side. Womp womp. Oh, this is the maximum number of characters on the new name, or is it in the old name? It's coming though. Deborah. Hi. Okay. Dense fur. Far side train. The cop before the train. Nice. side still. Another train on the far side. We're getting no nearby trains for whatever reason. Oh, it's just a ship of boxes over there. Just a giant rectangle floating in the water. A Pikachu Tetris game on PC that sounds like it might have been fake or like third party. Unless it was real. I don't know. Miss Sabrina, good morning. Cooper, good morning. Yeah, there's so many trains have been on that side. That one's slowing down, so I backed up. It's a quick walk time, but a long one. We cover a lot of ground. I don't know if I feel like the Allegra is already not working. It worked for like 2 days. Oh well. Time to try levocetirizine. Or Zyvox is the brand name. Chirality. No supplier info. Yeah, we haven't had any nearby trains for a while. I think I hear something though. Uh-oh, I think it's coming. I'm ready. Kind of quiet. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far wide. Be Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon! Alright, we're done. Have I ever accepted a job offer without countering salary or benefits? No. No, but with a grain of salt. Like, it's like one of those no but. You know, you got to take into consideration your job market and if you have any leverage, really. If it's a, you know, if it's tough to get a job as it is, and there's everyone looking for jobs, and you're in that line of work that might be in that situation, you may not want to push your luck, if that makes sense. Shuckle's the best. It's my favorite Pokemon. I'd like to see you do better, Cat Yellow Ranger. Spoiler alert, not happening. Did I go to college? I did. And beyond. Take the shortest path between these two bridges as we get to the Brooklyn Bridge, and the views on the Brooklyn Bridge are arguably even better. So if we just hold out a few more minutes, you'll see better views, I think. poet. Whew. Those decibel ranges seem low. Yeah, you can't see the Brooklyn Bridge. The Manhattan Bridge, you just have this fence always on your right. There are holes you could use, of course. And it's very loud. But eventually the Brooklyn Bridge has unobstructed views. Well, you also get the support columns up close too. Those are nice. Twisted, round-eared, hamster-looking rabbit. Perfect. The Pika Pika. Wizard Pizza is here. Missed you before. Everyone's a critic when they don't have to put themselves out there. Ain't that right, Cat Yellow? I had a press pass for Halloween. No, I'm not a journalist. This, whatever we do with this, is enough to get and maintain a press pass. I mean, not these bridge walks, but like covering parades and events around the city. RJ's here. Good morning. The iPhone 17 is here. I didn't know iPhone 17 was so judgmental. I thought it was just a device. I'm sure they will not elaborate in any meaningful way on Scary Place. That's all we're going to get from them. Walking to Narlands, it's too far. Or is it? I think at this point, Kuma Monster has to do the Forrest Gump. He's going to have to walk across the whole country. And I think this is the only logical next step. And then he's going to have to take that longest road. There's like the longest walk you can do in the world. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we're down. Let's gather our energy. Oh, I can't help that one, Cat Yellow. That one's on you. Good luck. 100 shrimp after all those oysters. I don't like shrimp as much. I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's time. I don't like shrimp as much as I like oysters. I don't think I can eat that many shrimp. How long is the Kyoto-Tokyo walk? I'm sure he said how many miles it is. We could also just Google it. Carl Wiskowski, hello. Is this bus going anywhere? No, I don't think so. Doors are open. $15:43. We were 2 seconds off the fastest. Wow. That's something. I think. Not bad. We were close. If only. If only I didn't try to sing Pokemon. Ooh, Chick-fil-A, nice. You deserve it. Ambrose, did you have any specific feast after the marathon? Like, do you have like a go-to post-marathon food? Do you like splurge on your caloric intake, or do you just treat it like any other Sunday? Kung Pao chicken splurge. Nice. I doubt we'll see Casey Neistat running anymore here. We usually catch him weeks before the marathon doing this route. We've never seen him other times of the year, so I don't anticipate it. It's gonna take him 30 days. Wow. Not a very direct route, got it. I mean, the bits and pieces I've tuned into, it all looks very scenic. So you picked a good route. Right. Gonna get a good start here. Yeah, bad start. Not sure we're gonna set any records. Day 17 is the hardest part, but probably a lot of elevation changes. Nate, hello. A bit of cloud cover came out. The moon is obstructed. It's become a gag at this point, Joy Unleashed. But it's one of the mysteries of the channel. How to become more of a morning person? Well, for me, I've always been a morning person, so I guess it's in my genetics. But I would also say consistency is probably the most powerful thing to earn it and maintain it. You know, if you're not tired enough, do more exercise during the day, drink less coffee, try to get to bed earlier and earlier. Because I don't think you should lose sleep, like, permanently to try to become a morning person, but there are ways. No, we started the usual time, about 6:15 a.m. Our Mike, hello. My shadow's long and moves very erratically. We're leaving Brooklyn. Why Kirkland? Oh, I was jet lag? Terrible. Used to be much better. Now terrible. Which is why I don't think I'd survive in space travel. Assistant is difficult? Well, nothing worth doing should be easy. I don't think. Sure, some things could be, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's walking his city bike across, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. No mornings, no evenings. Uh-oh. That just leaves the afternoon and the night, I guess. Or is it? Maybe I am. We don't really discuss politics here. I'll just say, with every political win, there's going to be people happy and unhappy about it. I'm all for anyone truly trying to make New York a better place. And I think we'll just have to see what happens. I would say that for any elect at this point. Because you never know what you're going to get with a politician. I don't know. Maybe with Bloomberg, because Bloomberg has so much money, he doesn't need to take money from people and they, in return, do things for them. Okay. We're looking in the distance now, looking south. I see Staten Island Ferry, Statue of Liberty, Jersey behind that. I don't know if I see a cruise ship, but there's like a large yacht-looking thing. Governor's Island right up front, then Staten Island behind that. Toad Hill, highest point of Staten Island. Red Hook, Verrazano Bridge, Dumbo, Manhattan Bridge, One Manhattan Square, Cheese Grater Building, looking into Midtown over there. You can see some of the tall buildings. Fuchsia's Plaza Apartments, Hudson Yards, let's go. Photo op 644. I don't know if that's good or bad. Not anymore. No cruise ships on the radar. Got it. Oh, I'm sweating. I shouldn't have worn the jacket. iPhone 17. I can tell now. Yeah, pretty much, Jack. That would be kind of funny if I started doing tours and this is how I ran the entire tour. Keep up if you can. That's how nobody can hear all my factually incorrect information about New York. I don't know if we'll set any records today, but we're only 2 seconds off on the Manhattan Bridge. But that start was really bad. With the stairs. That's all right. All right, if we can just get past this bottleneck here, this is probably one of the worst. You see how it could be done? They super easily were mindful of their spot walking, heard folks coming up behind them, and stepped to the side. It's not impossible. I was getting worried that it might be impossible, but there's still some conscientious people out there. JD, hello. No refunds if you can't give. That's right. You can't catch me, you can't get a refund. That's right, Myth. Maybe. Well, not everyone. Maybe. Now that I think about it. Wow, a whole username dedicated to the death of New York. That's saying something about you, I think, more than anything else. Hey, he's sweating. But he's a strong guy. It's a lot of mass to do for cardio. Self-awareness does seem to be like a dying thing. Oh, did they already get deleted? Oh well. That's the one thing with Stream Buddy. It like keeps all of the deleted chats anyway. I might actually be able to keep up with this pace. If I didn't have the backpack, I think I could for sure. Yeah, that's also true. A lot of the people complaining about New York have never even been here. They just love to hear about the politics. And I'm glad I don't live there. Well, you never have. And I don't think we want you anyway. No bots, no problem. The Speedwalkers tour, yes. Soon. Yeah, my response to a lot of those folks is like, you must be a pleasure to deal with in your regular everyday life. Like, I feel bad for the people that have to deal with you every day. That's usually what I say. All right, we're down. I don't know how fast that was, but I hustled. Let's take a break. Everything's sweaty, except my hands. Sure, there's some places you don't need to go to know. It's like, well, there's certain things you don't need to do to know that you don't like them. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have to eat feces to know that I won't like eating feces. You know? There's a few things. It's definitely the chilliest morning it's been this year. That is true. Yeah, and you don't have to like it either, and you could just enjoy things virtually. But like, the people who need to comment negatively on it, like, and put their opinions online, like, who cares? Why bother? Do something else. Do something productive with your time. This is like, doesn't help anybody. I guess it helps you get out your negative energy, but I can only imagine how negative it really is at its core. Anywho. How can you help them find happiness? Disruption, envy, grief. I mean, unfortunately, the negative stuff also sells. I mean, that's how news channels make more of their money. They don't make it on positive stories, unfortunately. They sprinkle them in every once in a while to not make it seem like everything is doom and gloom. But news outlets would prefer doom and gloom any day. Jealousy is a form of flat. That's right. Let's just put a positive spin on it. Good morning. Yes, McNeely's glad they don't live in the city with a bald guy named Gabe. Well, you might have one in your city too, though, so just be careful. Well, posture check, thank you. Oh, man. Uh-oh. We just did a new record by 3 seconds. The stairs didn't stop us. And you start from the bottom of the stairs, right? I think the temperature is quickly creeping up, too. It's going to get like close to 60 again. Whew. Big Toby, we did it. Keyboard warriors, yeah. And I think the problem nowadays is people become so keyboard warrior, like in their everyday, it starts to overflow into their like real life interactions outside. It's getting worse. They're sad when faced with looking at their own existence. That sounds very accurate. Yeah, we've come a long way. Although, like the most explosive month for the channel growth was still December 2020. But I think that's because it was still like, you know, the middle of the first winter after COVID, still very locked down, not as many folks traveling. So everyone was still going virtual. Awesome to hear, Nate. Hopefully one day you'll be able to visit. For now, enjoy virtually. Avagas, good morning. You took a brisk fall walk yesterday? Nice. Yeah, I don't know. It usually happens when I say it's not a record-breaking day. That's usually when we break the records. That's okay. I think it's better that way for me, to under-expect and over-perform. I don't know if we'll ever be able to break the 13-minute mark, though. That's a tough one. Can we break 13 minutes? Sure. Not sure. Tree arrives Saturday. I guess that's tomorrow. Bear in the Garden has gifted 5 memberships. He's a positive reinforcement of the more records I break, the more memberships will be gifted. But thank you, Bear in the Garden. Welcome to Sarah Paramore, Brett Billau, Grumpy Dude. Hey, I can relate to that. MK, Donna Dykeman. Did I miss somebody? No, I think I actually will. Yeah, great. We caught up with the runners. All right. Well, I think there's nowhere to go, so we'll go. Well, plus light's in our favor now. Well, we gotta fight the pigeons. Feed the birds. Tuppence. A bag. Tuppence. Tuppence. Tuppence a bag. Feed the birds. Tuppence a bag. What else did I miss? I missed a lot. Hold on. I'm scrolling the wrong way. Also gifted 5 subs, courtesy of Bear in the Garden, on Twitch. Welcome to the Stoic Owl, August 600, Slowpoke, Leo the Rock, Isabella. Thank you again. Bear in the Garden, Kinda, thank you for the follow. Under promise, over deliver. Nice. Sounds like a nice walk. Ma81, thanks for the follow on Twitch. And Twisted Angvid gave, or gifted a 1-month sub to Toilet Bar Salesman. Thank you, Twisted Angvid, Hamster-like Rabbit, for your support. The fish are here. Dragon fruit. Fish heads. For soup, maybe? Load up on sniffles. It's coming. It's only going to get worse as the winter continues. I need to find my heated gloves. We're in that season where, you know, standing in one place might get me extra cold. I'll definitely need them for the parade. Even if it's 40 degrees out, standing around in one spot, gloves will be helpful. Hopefully I still have the last ones that were pretty decent. I think I just need to find all the chargers for them. And I had some spare batteries too. Actually, those batteries might have died. They were such cheap batteries, and if you don't use them for a while, they just stop working. So I'll have to see. So I might just get new ones just to also get new batteries, but also have new gloves just in case. We'll see. Will I be live for the tree lighting? So the tree lighting we haven't really done in prior years. It's a tough one to get to, even with a press pass. And I think they sometimes give trouble to press anyway. And also, the service there gets really bad with all the people. But I don't know. Probably not. But we'll try to be there tomorrow for when they bring the tree. Maybe not exactly when they drive it in, but at some point. Maybe. Lone stranger, hello. You can't like and follow for more sniffling. It's only going to get worse. I missed more gift subs? Oh no. Oh yeah, you gifted to Ambrose Chamber Pot on Twitch. Thank you. It's a Twisted England. I missed it. Miguel Gonzalez, hello. Is there anyone in the NBA right now as like a contender for the next Michael Jordan? Is there anyone even close? Thank you, Victoria. Am I on the early side? Nope. Pretty standard. I've been seeing more and more Alfa Romeos here. Photos is here on 3 consecutive streams for a streak. Stream streak. Once the tree arrives, it's definitely Christmas season here. No one's guaranteed to be the next MJ. Uh-oh. Wow, and GPT took the liberty of shortening it to MJ also. That's interesting. Also, the data's outdated on GPT because it's not real time. It's like, what, until October 2023 or something? I don't know. Oh, Frank the Tank is here. Day off work, nice. Enjoy the day. What do you have planned? And the Wall Street tree lighting is December 4th. What's the first Wednesday after Thanksgiving? Because that's when the Rockefeller tree gets lit. Jose Luis. Oh. Hello. Thanks. She let me out with the stop sign, but I didn't get a "you're good, honey." Oh well, next time. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Cookie Moo, thanks for the follow on Twitch. We don't know, Donna. I feel like that ship has sailed. I hear the oats of joy already. Thank you, Victoria. Community volunteering with colleagues, nice photos. There aren't as many folks today in the group. I don't know if it's because it's colder out today, but that group is usually much busier. The music's loud though. Are people that obsessed? I think it's time to listen to Frozen and let it go. Is Kuma live right now? Spooky pink anime girl. Ooh, recommends Kuma. Yeah, probably, right? Because he's walking in Japan like every day, and the time changes are different enough. He's probably at the end of his walk then for the day, close to the end. Thanks for tuning in, Cookie. Cookie Boo. Oh, Kuma's not live anymore. He's sleeping. Okay, yeah. So it's later in Japan. Chances of afternoon walk today, low. Very low. Oh, he's doing reruns while he sleeps. Got it. He doesn't want to do sleep streams. Yugi TV is a recommendation. I'll take a look. I am, Farah. I am. Thank you, Luke. It's 7:45 a.m. Big Toby, thanks for the follow. Posture check. Final posture check. Thank you. Dubra. Appreciate the local views. I mentioned that I was going to stream the tree. I have potential. Solution for who's going to watch Baby Commuter, but you know, it might fall through. If it does, it does. That's okay. We'll find another way to stream it, maybe another time or something. We won't get the exact hoisting, but that's okay. It is a whole event though, because I think that I don't know, I have to read into more about the history of where they got this tree and if it has any special story like the tree last year did. Because that one was a nice story, if I remember. All right, let me get back into Twitch here. Let's see. So we said Yugi. Let's see. In Prague. Cool. All right, let's do that. Yeah. Yugi TV in Prague. Thanks for the suggestion. You all on site? Hello. All right, oh no, my OBS is disconnected. Oh no, what else is new? OBS. Okay, it's back, I think. Yep, there it is. I was walking in, now I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here listening to an interesting remix of Ode to Joy. Thanks again, Drusif. Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing the Yugi raid. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to do. All right, sorry. Anyway, thanks, friends, for joining. We did set a new record on the Brooklyn Bridge today, which I was a little bit surprised about. But seeing that we were close in the Manhattan Bridge kind of made it seem possible for me. So it's on my hand. So that was good. And thanks for those who joined and supported and appreciated, and not too. You know, I'll take your negative energy and I'll channel it through me, or something. Apparently, they said the peak is in Central Park is around now, but I don't know. I think it just kind of happens. And it might be quick when it does. And then those strong winds probably tore down a lot of leaves too. So that happens too. Anyway, so thanks again. I always appreciate your super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, non-subscribers. Thank you too. But if you're not subscribing and listening, do think about it. It really does help us out. Sorry. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. If you're not yet following there, do think about it also. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can always use Prime subs to get ad-free viewing if you want. No pressure. Kick, folks, if you're out there. I don't know, I think I added some extra consonants in there somehow. Thanks for watching and keeping the green dream alive. And back to YouTube, thank you for your thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. I hope to get out tomorrow morning. If I don't, I don't. So if I don't, have a great Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'd be back Monday morning for a commute. But there could be streams in the weekend. We'll see what we can do. But tomorrow morning is the most likely out of all of them that'll happen. But if it doesn't, then probably nothing. That's okay. We'll see each other again soon enough. So any hoodles, until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye!